Hi, my name's Mike Bennie. I'm an independent wine writer, and I'm a friend with the WineMarket team, and they put me through the odd trial and tribulation to prove my friendship and worth by making me try wines in front of a camera. They did say that I have a face for radio, but they've insisted nonetheless. Today we have the Montana South Island Pinot Noir from 2008. Now, they call it the South Island Pinot Noir because I assume it's a conglomerate of various fruit sources to create this Pinot Noir. Central Otago, Nelson, Marlborough, perhaps a little bit of Canterbury in the fruit sauce. Regardless, it's kind of like a bench blend, like the Australian equivalent of Southeast Australia for wine regions. So I'm a little bit curious as to how a generic wine like this would go. Also, you've got to consider that Montana has now been rebranded as Brancott Estate. They haven't lost the idea of the heritage of Montana, but they have renamed themselves Brancott Estate. But this wine is across the desk, and here it is. So first of all, you have a look at the wine, and it's got a little bit of a bronzing colour, showing a tiny bit of premature age. That doesn't necessarily have to be an issue, but in terms of colour, there's a little bit of lack of clarity in the wine. Let's go to the aromatics. Yeah, really, really classic sort of ripe New Zealand Pinot Noir. I'm talking black cherry, a little bit of mocha, a little bit of kind of chocolatiness, and quite a lot of sort of ripe, vibrant fruit pouring out of the glass as you have a sniff. Taste? Hang on. Very smooth in terms of texture. A little bit short in the finish, but it's still quite fresh, which is surprising considering the colour. I was expecting something a little bit more brackeny and dull, but it's not at all. Still a very bright wine in the palate. Lovely fine line as well, so it's quite an elegant wine. A little bit old school to still consider that New Zealand needs to blend wines from several regions. Old school to the point of perhaps redundant. Maybe not. These days anything can happen. I also think that perhaps they're reinventing something that's previously been done very well. I mean, it's a toaster, but designers have had a crack at it. Maybe a little bit similar here too. Might want to go back to the original drawing board. Regardless, I think that the wine would probably be quite a easygoing drink for people looking for something that just tips down the throat, effortless to swallow, and kind of just a pleasing wine at a really good price.